Do Hindus have a caste system?
Caste.
Caste. It's a very British. It's very British caste.
Yes.
The caste.
No, we don't have any word for caste, and unfortunately, I have not found any word in any of the languages, whether it is Sanskrit or Prakrit languages, where caste is there. The term that we use is Varna. Varna is based on profession, and we have been discussing this time and again. Profession is not from birth. You can be born in the family of a doctor and you are a healer now, fine, okay, this is very close. Your father was a doctor, you are a healer, very close, okay. But your siblings are not doctors, neither healers. Maybe they are showmen, they are in the entertainment industry, or they are professionals, you know. So it does not mean because your father was a doctor, all the siblings should be considered as doctors.
It's interesting that actually this Varn, if we talk about astrology, it is the potential
Exactly.
of what we bring with us, born into this earth with a certain potential, and that's why the Varn is there. And in this life, the Varn is actually the choices that we make. If we work more with our brains, becoming academics and all that, so then you're a Brahmin. And if you work more with your arms, physical and all that, you're Kshatriya. And it's very interesting, and you can interchange all that. It depends on where you want to be. Yesterday also, not yesterday, yesterday actually, we were discussing about this in our previous video in Indonesian. It's interesting that the word caste, you were mentioning it, the root word derives from the Latin. I forgot, it's castus or something, but basically the meaning of caste itself is actually cut off.
Cut off, yeah.
Cut off.
Making divisions.
Exactly, divisions, and then it's also influenced by Portuguese things and all that. And in the Hindu aspect of why they use caste, it is only used in the year 1700, something like that. So it is all deriving from the Western way of seeing things, because they want the separation. And caste is not a Hindu product.
It's not a Hindu product. Let me tell you, all this confusion started with Manu Dharma Shastra. Now, Manu Dharma Shastra was never in use for thousands of years. I have not found any evidence that it was even being used as the book of law. It was compiled. The present Manu Dharma Shastra that we have got, you go to the market, you can buy Manu Dharma Shastra, you can download. It was compiled by some guy called William James. I think William James, yeah? I think so. What is his name? He was the founder of the Asiatic Society in Calcutta, Kolkata now. And he compiled that from different versions which he say was available then, yeah? And he highlighted upon those things, upon the caste system. He translated Varna as caste. Okay?
Because it is a Western term.
Not only that, because he was supposed to please his masters. And then he writes in his memoir that this is my greatest contribution to the Hindu society. I have given them their law. So it is not Manu's law, it is William James' law.
It is the William James law. And we've been believing in that since thousands of years.
And he created that to divide Hindus. The division between Hindus and Sikh, for instance, very recent. The greatest king in the Sikh tradition was Ranjit Singh. His Samadhi is in Lahore now, which is Pakistan, and I have seen the pictures of his Samadhi. I have not been there. There are pictures, there are reliefs of Ganesha and I think Brahma or something.
Yeah.
And full of Sri Guru Granth Sahib is full of different names of Rama, Krishna and all this. There was no division. Panth, Guru Gobind Singh said, there was a hukum, there was an order from the Almighty for me to start Panth. This panth means
The path.
To protect Dharma. To protect Dharma. And when he wants to fight the Mughals, he would invoke Chandi, Rana Chandi,
Yeah.
Goddess Durga. He would invoke Shiva. Give me blessing, O Shiva, so that I can work on your path, on the path of righteousness. So all these things were created by the invaders and by the rulers. And then you see the stupidity of many of them in India especially. Ambedkar is considered as a fine example of Dalit by some people. Dalit means oppressed. Oppressed is not a caste. I can be a Brahman, I can be a Vaishya, I can be a Kshatriya. If I am being inflicted pain by somebody who is more powerful than me, I am oppressed. It has nothing to do with caste.
If we're talking about health sector or poverty, that means they are the marginalized.
It's marginalized, yes. And then Ambedkar, who is considered as the icon for Dalit, he went to Oxford. How was he oppressed?
True. True.
And he was one of the writers, he was the head of the team who prepared the Constitution of India. But he was not the only person. There was a genius, Rajagopalachari, there was a Sindhi guy, Acharya Kripalani. There was K.M. Munshi, whom I had a chance to meet. So many people. K.M. Munshi was the founder of Bharati Vidya Bhavan. We have been invited there.
Yes.
So, all these people were there and they prepared the Constitution of India, which is one of the finest. But all this thing is politicized and everybody is politicizing, politicking on that.
It is a very good tool to use in politics
Exactly.
to divide
True.
and conquer.
True.